Hi everybody, it's Stefe and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing our makeup trial. So if you want to see what I do with all the products from this month's box, then keep on watching. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is put on the Primero Primer Eye Base. I found this to be a little bit more sticky than the, what brand is this again? Whatever brand this was, I think it was Vulgar Beauty. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I've had that for months, so as you can see how dirty it is. I'm not really sure, but this one also has a little bit more pigmentation, as you can see right here. And I can't be as precise with this because it's a little bit thicker, and you would think that would help, but honestly, it just doesn't. So we're going to pop that on. It's already getting tacky. I found you do have some playtime with this, so if you're worried about it drying down too quick, don't worry about that. You have time to play with it. But I always recommend using an eyeshadow primer to really make your colors pop. And I just find that they work out best for me. Now, if it's a little bit of a messy application like what I have going on here, you can just kind of wipe it off where you get it where you don't want it. But there, we're ready. So we're going to take the Natasha Denona palette and we're going to go in with this light shade right here, and I'm going to use that on the brow bone. So we're not going to have like a shimmery, pretty color for our brow bone today, but you know what? That's fine. So I'm just going to take this big brush. This is one of the Luxie brushes. This is the tapered blending brush. And I'm going to just dip into the lightest color here. And I think we might be able to pull off using all of the eyeshadow shades. So I'm just going to pop that down in here, and then I'm going to run it along the brow bone like that. Okay, so now I'm going to take this color right here, and I'm going to use that as my base. And this is on the Luxie 207 medium angled shading brush. I don't really like this brush, but it is a big fluffy brush, so I don't have a lot of brushes right now because I haven't cleaned them, but that's just going to go all over the lid. I'm getting a little bit of fallout with this one, but that's okay. So now that that's on, we're going to take our brush. We had that lighter color on, and I'm just going to blend this together. Little circular motions and then a little bit of back and forth. I'm not going to darken this up because I'm just using this as a base for that primer. So now I'm going to take my e.l.f. crease brush and we're going to go in with this the middle brown shade right here, and that's going to go all over the lid on top of where we put that like terracotta color. And I'm thinking, yeah, we can probably get away with using all of the colors in this palette. And I'm just going to go right over that. This should kind of darken up where those other colors were. And I want to go a little bit higher just to cover up that terracotta color. Now let's take our first brush we used and just the same process, go back and kind of blend in those edges. Just like that. Now I wanted to do something different here just to get a little bit more depth and color in the crease. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this Jasper shade right here. And I'm using a flat packing brush. This is by Lavish. So it's just a flat packing brush because I want to be precise with putting this in the crease in between that bone color we have and the brown. And I just kind of want to give a little bit more dimension right here. See the difference that makes? And then we'll just take our first brush again and just lightly on the top of this, because I don't want to blend it completely away, but I don't want it to look stamped on. And just kind of lightly blend that. There we go. Now for our glittery shade that we have in here, what I'm going to do is just take it on my finger. I know some of you really hate that, but I'm seeing this as, because I've practiced with these during the week, I'm seeing this as more of a topper than anything. So I just want to kind of pop that on all over the lid. Doesn't matter if it gets into that jasper color or not, but all I really want is just a little bit of shimmer over the top of what we already have on, just to tie it together. See what a big difference that makes? You can still see the brown, you can still see the terracotta, but it just gives you a little bit of a shimmer, and it's actually showing up really beautiful on camera. So next we have the Dr. Brandt toner. I have been using this all week. As you can see, I did get a breakout from it, but it's very minimal. So I think with this, you just, if you have sensitive skin, you just need to give yourself time to get used to it. So what I'm going to do, because I'm not used to using spray toners, but I found the easiest way to do this is just cover your eyes, spray your face, and rub it in. So that's pretty much all I'm going to do. And why I cover my eyes is so that the pigmentation and stuff doesn't get messed up with my eyeshadow and it doesn't get watered down. And that has dried down already, so it's pretty quick. It also does leave you with a little bit of a tacky base for your moisturizer or whatever else you use. So I am going to come back when it is time to try out the mascara. So I will be back. Alright, so now it is time to put on the mascara. I did put a little bit of highlighter on the brow bone just because it was looking really bare and I felt like it was needed. So let's zoom you guys in and put on the mascara. So this is a waterproof mascara. I'm not sure how well that's going to come off, but I really like this wand. It's definitely separating my lashes nicely, and it's not like overcoating them. I'm not sure if you can see, but it feels really lightweight, and I've never tried a mascara from Milk before, so I'm kind of excited. It just gives you like a little bit of a lifted lash, but it's not like too extreme. And I've only tried this once before today just to kind of test it out and see how my eyes would react, because if you guys don't know, my eyes are very sensitive to some mascaras, to some makeup wipes, even some eyeshadows and pencils. So for me, finding a mascara that doesn't irritate my eyes like this one doesn't is very good. That is just so cute. Alright, so last is the lip, and I'm going to pick the middle shade, which is Theme Song. That's the one we're going to use. I feel like this will look really nice with this kind of just soft neutral eye. And I think this is an eye you can wear to work or whatever. So the lip liner I'm going to use is by Beauty Vault, and this is Beau Babe. So I've swatched it on my hand. This is it right here. I know it looks, where did my mirror go? I always lose that thing. I know it looks a little bit dark, but it's going to get covered up by the lip liner anyway. I just couldn't find any that were that like kind of mauve color. So this will have to do. Again, these I did get from Boxycharm. And this one I don't use very often, but it is very creamy and I do enjoy it. You guys, I'm terrible with lip liners. I'm sorry. And I always like to like kind of double line so it's a little bit thicker. Okay, so now we are ready for our lip. So I have tested this out, and I will tell you it does leave your lips a little bit dry, but it's not too bad. Like, there was another YouTuber who I watched, I think it was Glamless Suzanne, who used these, and she said they were really dry. I don't find they're too bad. So there we go. That is the finished look. So, excuse me. Let's go over everything in the box now that we're done. So I have pretty much everything taken out of its containers. Pretty much, I'm going to try to just put all this back while we go over everything. I had originally given this box a 4. I'm still going to stand by that because I actually really enjoy everything in this box. I mean, there's some things that could be a little bit better, but it could be worse. So let's start out with the order that I use this stuff. So first, the eyeshadow primer. This is very good if you don't have one. I already have one, so I prefer this one, but it's good to have a backup. I don't see it being an issue using it. I think it helped the eyeshadow go on effortlessly, so I still stand by that this is good. I was kind of on the fence about it before. I didn't really know how it was going to do, but now that I've tried it, I actually like it more. And then next we have the Natasha Denona palette, and we did use all 5 shades out of this. I think this is really pretty. This palette would be good for traveling. You might have to tape it or put it in a bag, but to get a bougie palette like this, even though it is small, it's very cute. It's practical for every day. I know a lot of you like to see neutral looks, and I just can't get over that glitter topper in here. I mean, I wouldn't consider it a shimmer. It's definitely a glitter topper, but I think that this is a very cool idea for a palette because everybody needs a good neutral palette, and this is it. You could use this for work. You could use this for going to a wedding, interview, whatever you wanted. I think it's great. Then next we have the toner. Like I said, it did give me a little breakout, but as you can see, that is completely covered up now. I think this is just a product that if you have sensitive skin, you have to get used to it, but it's a good idea because a lot of toners I've seen out there use the pads, and then you have to throw those away. With this, you don't have to do that, and it is recyclable. So there you go. I think that the sprayer on this is very fine. It dries down very fast. So I've always been a fan of Dr. Brandt, but usually the products from them don't agree with me, but this one really did. So I really like this. This will be my backup toner, and I will use it once I'm done with the pads that I have. Then next we have the mascara. So as for it being waterproof, I can't really attest to that yet, but I think it gave my lashes just a cute little flirty uplift. They're definitely black. I think it looks nice. And I love this packaging. I have bought from Milk before. As you guys know, I have the makeup stamps. I'm going to actually see if they have a moon one, because I would like to put that like right here. But I do like this. This mascara is very heavy though. I will say that. So, but that's my only complaint about it. And then as for the half-caked lips, I have tried all 3 of these colors. I really think that they are nice. I mean, it's a little bit dry, so you might want to go in with a gloss or a balm on top. But it's not sticky. It's completely dried down. So I'm going to stand by what I said, and I'm going to give this box a 4 because there's absolutely nothing in here that I can't use. And for me, that's the biggest thing, is finding something that doesn't agree with my skin or something that isn't something I'm going to use. So this was a very practical box. I'm glad I got everything I got. I've always wanted a Natasha Denona palette. I think her formula is beautiful. It's very easy to work with. And I have absolutely no complaints. So I'm still going to give this a 4. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the makeup trial. If you guys liked it, leave it a like. If you're new, please subscribe for more makeup content and unboxings. And I will see you in my next video. Mwah!